Hi, Dale Tice here with today's 2-minute bass lesson. We're already up to slap groove number 11, and this one's kind of works in the rake triplet, which is a technique I learned when I was fortunate enough to study with Stuart Hamm. Definitely a great teacher, made things very easy and very accessible, and one of the things he taught me was the rake triplet. So I'm going to show it to you and hopefully have the success he had as a teacher. Basically, let's isolate what the technique is, and it's pretty simple. You're going to thumb a muted E string and then pop a D string muted and pop with your middle finger a G string. And you can't do it with one finger. You have to use 2-finger popping on this. So it's thumb, pop, pop. Thumb, index, middle. And you just kind of make it one simple motion where I'm going down and I get the first click, and when my hand comes up I grab the other two. So it's really easy then. Instead of being thumb, reach, pop, pop, which you never make smooth, this is an easier exercise. And so you want to isolate just that. And when you can execute that, then we can move on to actually playing the groove. Let's look at each beat as we like to do to make sure that it's not overwhelming for you guys. And if you isolate and perfect each beat, you'll have this down in no time. Beat 1 starts with an open E, and then on the end of one you do one of the rake triplets. Now that's easier to keep consistent if you tie it in with the way you're tapping your foot. You know, when your foot goes down, you thumb the open E, and when your foot comes up, you'd execute the rake triplet. Boom, da da da, boom, da da da, boom, da da da. Now that would be like this, like that. And I kind of use my head to say, well, you figured that out. I'm saying, okay. All right, so beat 1, pretty simple. Now beat 2 is just 2 thumbs. You're thumbing an 8th note on the 5th fret, G on the D string, and on the 7th fret, E on the A string. So beats 1 and 2. Pretty simple. Now beat 3 starts with the rake triplet. So unlike beat 1, where I start with an 8th note thumbed, I actually start with the rake triplet on beat 3. And so when my foot goes down, I would play the triplet. When my foot comes back up, I would thumb a single note. In this case, a 5th fret D on the A string. So beat 3 is, and it ends by playing a 7th fret E on the A string. So measure 1 sounds like this. Now, measure 2 has the exact same rhythmic execution. It's still boom, bop at the boom, boom, bop at the boom, boom, like that. But I changed the notes a little bit. I start with an open E again. Yeah, but instead of going to the G on the 5th fret, I go to the 5th fret D. So it's going to sound like this. And then I go to the 7th fret on the E string B. So the first part of the second measure, then I do another rake triplet, and then I do a 5th fret A to a 7th fret B. So just to kind of expand the melodic range a little bit. So the overall groove sounds like this. That's kind of cool. So you want to, again, start slowly. Make sure you can execute the muted rake triplet by itself, and then try to work it into this groove. And you're going to do it. I know you can do this. And I love the way these rake triplets work into grooves. If you want to hear the master at this technique, buy any Stuart Hamm albums. Radio Free album of Kings of Sleep, his new album. You're going to hear him do it better than anyone on the planet. So I really love this technique, and I think it's a fun groove to play. If you have problems with it or you want to make suggestions for future lessons, please just email me at dalet@dannybegoodz.com. Hope you guys enjoy this one. It's a lot of fun to play.